Biden is looking to assure party leaders he is fit to continue his re-election campaign. Questions from elected Democrats and voters are rising following the presidential debate against former President Trump last week. CBS's Skylar Henry has the latest on the efforts from the campaign to tamp down the concerns among Democrats.
The White House says President Biden is fit to do the job.
He knows how to do the job, not because he says it, because his record proves it.
Administration officials say despite what they call his bad performance during last week's debate, his legislative record speaks for itself.
He understands that he's not a young man, obviously. He said this. But his focus is going to continue to deliver for the American people.
Though Texas Congressman Lloyd Doggett became the first Democratic lawmaker to call on the president to step aside Tuesday. Writing in part, he's hopeful that Biden will make the painful and difficult decision to withdraw. On Monday, President Biden once again tried to rebound, calling out the Supreme Court for ruling that presidents enjoy broad immunity for official acts while in office.
It's a terrible disservice to the people of this nation.
The ruling is likely delaying any trial that former President Trump would face until after the November election.
What Judge Chutkan is going to do is go one by one after they brief the issue for her and hear arguments, and she's going to make a decision.
Following the Supreme Court's decision, the judge who presided over the so-called New York hush money trial agreed to postpone Trump's sentencing until September 18th, 2 days before early voting begins in several states.
Trump's attorneys also want his 34-count conviction in the trial to be thrown out. Meanwhile, top Democrats continue to close ranks around Biden, but admit there are concerns within the party.
Is this an episode or is this a condition? And so when people ask that question, it's completely legitimate of both candidates.
The president now plans to meet with Democratic governors himself Wednesday to shore up support for his re-election bid. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Washington.
And the Biden campaign said today that despite calls for him to drop out of the race, he, quote, absolutely will not.